like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check right. 4 down. Undercrush. Yellow. Foxtrot.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And an alley to run. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35. Four is out of bounds.
3 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. Push him back. Push him back in yellow. We got double up. 43. Attack. Safety. Watch the ship. Yellow. Watch the ship. Watch twins. Right there.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
61.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Go. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, 57 colors. Let's go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
The stop made by Jarrell Casey.
Let's go.
A gain of a yard.
Check
Brings
three.
up 2nd and 9.
Stay
At the Broncos' 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
53, Mike. Rip right. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You ain't doing nothing today.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bang! 15! Bang! 6 guys! Check 6 guys! Yellow! Watch out!
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Hey, Sunday.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Mike 56. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Watch twist.
On first down, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Cameron Batson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. He'll let this go deep. That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Go.
On first and 10, here's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Locke looks to throw it again. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
X3, 218, chop. You go tight. Shoot.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsey. His 19th touchdown now on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And the return will stop right around the... The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
From the 27, Locke. They'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing his Locke on third down. He's going to loft one deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this pass going to be caught by Hardman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16.
That's good. Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Attack!
Easy.
At the 11-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Hey. 51's the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Mike 51. Not here.
Hey, exit.
On 3rd down, block. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And now look at him go. The 20. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
3 down. He's coming. Double up.
6-6. Bullet high. 5.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Look at me. Zipper. Get it.
One more time with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey as the first half is winding down, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Shift. Watch the shift. Showing it.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On second down, it's Lindsey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Hey, do.
Mike 17.
From the gun on third down, Locke. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
go. Go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Locke. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
X3, 218, chop.
Mike 17. Let's go, D. Let's go. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Let's go.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. General West. 5.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Check 50. Check 50.
Ready.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Mahomes firing complete, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
On 2nd and 9, Locke throwing right, and that's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Down. 50 plant. 64. Weak.
Not today, you are. Not today. Shit. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Slam.
Yes. They go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, Mike 51. Hey, they're scared.
Hey, wahoo!
51.
Big grip.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Locke now on 1st down. Fighting through pressure. The strong running. Flushed out right. And Callaway taking it in left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Let's go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here we go.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Christian, Travis.
Switch.
Fire.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Hey!
On 3rd down, Lindsey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And McManus able to put it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tight go. 43. Yellow.
March 56. Watch the run.
Hey, 57.
Checking. Crash.
15.
Go.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy. Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Angelani.
Here we go. Jim.
Yellow.
Charlie. Check 56. Let him know. Shit.
15.
Check 4.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you up. Don't get nervous.
Watch out.
15, yellow.
Smoke. Mark's 56. Check.
Now Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming. The Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Broncos, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.